Hey, it's Medium Jenny Lee, and I'm here with a tarot reading for the world for January 13th, 2022. Today's cards that fell out of my brand new to me Rider-Waite tarot deck that I got for Christmas that I'm still trying to learn. First was the Chariot, and next was the King of Cups. So to me, the Chariot is all about moving forward momentum, being triumphant, wanting to tackle the things that are facing us without hesitation, without worry. And the King of Cups, he's sitting on the water, and the cups are water. And the water, to me, is all about going with the flow. We're not impeding anything. We're confidently sitting in our place of power on top of the flowing water. Water being the time, the place, the life that's flowing around us constantly, continuously, forever and ever, of things that we can and cannot change. But regardless, we sit on the throne above it, confident in our own abilities. I feel like we're not quite there yet, but as we're doing a reading, sometimes this is about the future. So I'm feeling like Chariot is reminding us that we all are still wanting to continue, no matter what life throws at us, no matter what kind of negative, crazy, awful things we keep seeing that happen in the world around us, no matter how many awful thoughts we start thinking about other people or even ourselves, that really we all want to keep working towards our goals. And with a new year, that comes as part of resolutions, right? We start thinking about the things that we didn't do right last year and that we want to do right this year. So we're going to keep trudging along, and we're going to keep doing the best that we can. And I think the King of Cups is here to remind us that we can all sit on this throne of our own important powers and abilities and strengths, no matter what is happening in this ebbing, flowing time of messy waterness that's going on around us. I did pull some clarifying cards for these because I'm not confident with these cards yet because I just got them. And even though I've seen other people use them and I feel like maybe I should know them a little better, I'm still working on it. So to help me along, I pulled some clarifiers from my trusty handy dandy Osho Zen Tarot, which is my go-to that I've been using for a long time. And when I asked why we got the Chariot, I got the Fool. Does anybody else see the humor in this? The appropriateness? The Fool is all about taking chances, leaping into the unknown and not worrying about where he's going to end up. It's the beginning of something. We're at the beginning of the year. We're at the beginning of a new start, a fresh start, a new chapter in this book of our lives. If we can go leaping into it with the carefreeness of the Fool, and we can have the determination of the Chariot, then by all means we can remind ourselves that we're the King of Cups. But I also pulled a clarifier for the King of Cups. And this is a very interesting card that came out to clarify it. It is the Four of Clouds for this particular deck. Clouds is about the mind, and this card is postponement. The postponement card shows a woman who's living in this gray world. It's kind of stalled out. Not a lot's going on. She can see through the window that the world is still out there, and it's still beautiful and brightly colored and full of life. And she knows that because her shirt has some of those rainbow colors leaking onto it. But her mind is still stuck in the negative, gloomy, what ifs, I'm not good enough junk that we tell ourselves, that our mind likes to tell us. And when this came out with the King of Cups, I think it's perfect Because postponing things because you're afraid or worried or you think that you're not good enough is BS. We have to leap. We have to take the leap, the carefree leap towards the things that we really want to do with the determination of the chariot. Stop putting ourselves in this terrible mind frame of what ifs and I don't knows and blah blah blah, negative trash talk, and remind ourselves that we do have the power, the strength, the will, and the divine guidance to help guide us along these stormy waters of what 2022 has already thrown at us in the 13 days that we've been here. So don't forget who you are. We're all divine beings living in these smelly, chunky, gross human forms. But really, that's not who we are. And we can use that mind frame to get where we want to go. Not trash talk mind frame, but the I'm powerful, I'm badass, I'm gonna get what I want out of this life mentality. Take the leap, be the king or queen over this stormy sea 2022. I believe that we all can do this. I hope that you found this reading to be helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your January, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.